Saturday leg day, let me show you this absolute Chris Bumstead abomination. All right, guys and girls, I teased it. Chris posted a 2-minute set of leg press to finish the day, and that's exactly where we ended the day. So if you want to fast forward to that, you're welcome to. But what we did before and proceeded, if I can't explain to you how excited I am, considering I was coming off of a period where I thought I might have a leg injury, to then come in here and hit weights for reps that I haven't done, that fires me the fuck up. So, and that's coming off of 2 low carb days. So I'm thrilled. Let me get in and show you exactly what I did today. All right, exercise number 1 here, seated leg curls. I did a shitload of warm-ups and feeder sets to get to the stack. And then I told Chad, I was like, man, if I could get 10 here, I'd be thrilled, because this is the first time I truly testing this hamstring and like putting in hard effort. So I got 12, and I don't think I've gotten that in over 2 years. So I will take that dub. So the back off, I just dropped the weight down roughly 30%, and from there, I'm just squeezing reps. What I'm trying to think there is just grind out every effing detail I have in those hamstrings. And Chaz is like, I wish you could see what your hamstrings look like through those tights. And that fires me up, right? Because I am in such a good groove right now, and to know that that level of detail and leanness is coming in. After that back off set, I went over to the adductor machine, and today was all about high reps, but I was going to go to failure. So I put 155 on there, and I got 26 reps, which is another weight that I've never done for that many reps. I rested a minute and then ran it back for a second set, and I got, I think, 19 and a half. So 2 top end sets with lighter load and high reps. So next week we'll come in, and I'm going to let it rip with the gym pin. So I'm excited to see how that feels, as to be able to truly load that adductor for the first time in 3 weeks. All right, now we get into the fun stuff of quads. So what I'm gonna do here is the pre-exhaust. I'm gonna get on the leg extension, and I did 4 warm-up rounds before my 5th that Chaz filmed here. So all I'm gonna do is take a moderate load on the leg extension and go it until I can't go anymore. And I think I got like 20, 21, 22 reps, I can't remember. So I did as many as I could full range, and then added 2 partials. And with every rep, I want you to watch the precision and accuracy of these. Every one is a hard quad flex, and I'm lowering it down controlled. If you notice, I don't take a huge deep stretch on this, because it's not what I'm after. I'm gonna bury my squats in the next 2 exercises and cover the range of motion. So with the leg extension, all I'm thinking about is pump, pump, pump my quads. All right, so now I'm doing alternating sets. So I do that set of 20, and I just take my time walking back to the belt squat, which I have 3 plates and 2 bands on it. And all I want to do is a super hard set of somewhere 10 or more. And if you notice, I also have the heel wedges on there to make it even more quad focused. So with this, guys, sink them all the way down to where your hamstrings are sitting on your calves, and just go until you can barely get a rep. And I think I got 12 reps there. And on this rogue with 3 plates and 2 bands, again, I'll take another one of those dubs all day long, coming off of a leg extension. All right, now the surprise of the session, to be honest with you. I did 2 fill sets. I did 2 plates and 4 plates for 5, easy. And then I told Chad, I said 6 is gonna go up good today, and I wanna get at least 10. And we think it was 15 or 16. We'll have to watch the film back. All I know is once I got past 10, I just kept fighting for reps. And if you notice here, I went just short of failure. In a perfect world, he'd have set his tripod up and helped me with 1 or 2 more. But with 6 plates on there, I'm not gonna try to bottom this machine out and try to fold my body out of it. It's just not worth the risk, especially with the way my hamstring and adductor had been feeling. So I didn't wanna injure myself on something silly. So I went just short of failure with this top set. Now, in between these sets of hack squat, what you'll find here, guys, is I take my time, I walk up to the front room, and I do lying leg curls. I have 100 pounds pinned on the stack. This isn't breaking the bank, right? But I'm squeezing my hamstring, and I really hope you can see in the camera through these tights how much my hamstrings are working, because they are on freaking fire. So I have an absolutely enormous pump going back and forth between the hack squat and the lying leg curls. With that little alternating set there of quad isolation to hamstring isolation, my legs are absolutely blown up. For the back off, these are the Platz special. So feet very low on the platform, V stance. And I want you to watch here, guys. I'm seeing these all the way down to where my hamstrings are sitting on my calves, and when I'm in the bottom position, I'm all the way up on my toes. And then as I get to about mid-range, I shift that weight from my toes to my heels, and then right back down. So it's like a very rocking sensation that very much simulates a sissy squat. And let me tell you something, if you're in need of VMO, or the teardrop to be developed, and quad sweep, this is what you should be doing. I know I got somewhere north of 15 reps there, and my quads were screaming at me. So if you look at the totality of the session so far, a leg curl, an adductor, a pre-exhaust, a banded against the band squat, and then a reverse band squat, and my quads are in such a great spot. My hamstrings, adductors feel great. Now it's on to the Bumstead special. So now that my legs are almost toast, like, let's bury the hatchet. And, you know, as I said, Chris posted a video. He said, you want to challenge yourself at the end of leg day, get on a leg press and do it for 2 straight minutes. And I watched his set twice, and I said, okay, cool, I'm gonna put 3 plates on the side carrying, because honestly, this leg press is absolutely ridiculously heavy and steep. So I put 3 plates on there, Chaz set up his timer, I unracked it, hit start, and then got going. And I think Chaz said he counted 55 reps. So if you look there, guys, I started out really controlled with those repetitions, and that was on purpose, because I knew I needed to control my heart rate. And if I just came out of the gate smoking reps, my heart rate was gonna fail me before my quads did. So as the set went on, I began to pick up the pace of the reps, and that's where the burn and pain started to happen. So I'd say, like, through a minute, I was in a pretty daggone good spot. When I looked over the phone and I saw 55 seconds remaining, I was like, this is gonna be an absolute dogfight. So I think I stopped 3 times to take 2 or 3 breaths and then right back at it. This is a great finisher to my quads, and I really challenge you all, when you do this at home, make yourself go there. Do not stop a second short of 2 minutes. And if you do that, you'll walk away with a quad pump like you've never had before. So I want to thank Chris for that. Great way to finish my leg day. Now I'm home to rest, eat, recover, and spend time with my family. If you like this video, guys, like, share, subscribe, and if I can leave you with one little final piece here is leg day. I've said it before, it takes here heart and it takes here mentality. And that's what you have to challenge yourself, the people around you, or if you're in a gym like I am that's dead, you have to really look inward and say, no one knows I'm doing this except for me. And you have to put all that time, effort, and energy that you put outside of the gym of eating your meals, making your pre-workout drinks, working so that you can afford this hobby or habit, whatever you want to call it. why would you shortchange yourself when you get in here to get work done? And for me, the answer is I'm not. And I'm gonna leave it all on this gym floor, and now I can go home, rest, eat, and recover with zero worry and know that tomorrow is a full and off day. So again, we really appreciate everyone who likes, shares, and subscribes to this channel and comments. That's what's gonna keep building this. And as I've said since day one, I'm gonna get a plaque. I'm gonna be at 100,000, and I believe that in my heart and in my mind, just like I do with my legs and with the rest of my body. So until next time, Pro CB.